Hello everyone, welcome to another Mcfarlane Toys DC Multiverse review. Sorry for the echo, but I needed room to fit this Batman Beyond Batmobile. This is the Amazon version that does not have an included painted Neo Gotham Batman Beyond figure, but comes with everything else. The exclusive one was on McFarlane Toy Store and Walmart.com, but I wasn't able to get that one, but that's okay. I got this one during the Amazon spring sale. It was, I think, under 60 bucks, but give you a good look at the box there. It's not technically based off of the cartoon, but it fits in well enough with it. Let me turn that upside down for you. There is a barcode on it, but I don't know why you would need that. It shows how you can, do the light up sounds and stuff, which we will get into. Last side of the box here shows off that the figure is not included in the set. It fits most 7-inch figures, but that's the box. It's actually very small compared to the other vehicles that I've shown on this channel. But let's take a look at the contents. Obviously, you get the Batmobile. It is in 3 different parts. You got the main part and then the 2 like wing pieces. You also have a base here, which is probably my favorite part of the set. I'm not a big fan of the copy paste of that particular like rubble design. It's the same exact rubble design. Like it's a weird F shape with a circle at the bottom. Once you notice it, it's hard not to notice. It comes with a steel rod. Yeah, that's steel. Metal. Might be aluminum, but I doubt it. It's pretty heavy. And then there's a hole on the bottom of the Batmobile, which sits that on there. It goes in there pretty deep, but you can see it does raise it off the ground quite a considerable amount. Last thing it comes with, before I forget, is the trading card. I'm glad this came with a trading card. Looks pretty good. And then there's a read-up on the back if you want to read it. I just keep mine in the plastic sleeves because why not? I mean, it's already protected. Why remove it from its protective sleeve? But yeah, this Batmobile is awesome. Looks great. And, I've always wanted, Kid Me would be proud. That's what I would say. Kid Me would be proud. But we'll take a look at the lights and sounds in just a bit. But I just wanted to show, all of the detail that's on this thing, even in the innards of that wing piece there. And, of course, on the bottom, which has some dry brushed design. That's the exact same on the other side. There's also like a semblance of like a landing gear wheel here or some kind of camera. Looks nice. And that's where the batteries go. It's 3 AAAs. You have to put them in yourself. But that's where they go, underneath, like, not necessarily the cockpit, but diagonally from it, underneath. So yeah, that looks great. And to open up the cockpit, there's this little button here. It's hidden pretty well. And then that's the cockpit open. And you can see all of the transparent red plastic in there. It looks pretty good. You can kind of see my fingers in the reflection there. And it does have a photo of Joker from Return of the Joker. I was not expecting that. I thought it was like a variant, but nope. All of them have that. And you can see how the light's hitting the transparent red plastic there. And again, I'll show the lights and sounds here in a second. But you can get an idea. Trying to get you a good view at the feet section. It goes pretty far in there. But that's also transparent red plastic. It also has some handlebars, which they move, but not much. I tried to get both versions of the Batman Beyond figure to work with it, but I have not been able to get the older version. Speaking of which, I did do a kit bash a while ago that combines elements from both. So this is the Build-A-Figure version, but with the Neo Gotham's ankles and arms, as well as head. I don't think I swapped the head pegs. I might have, but I do not remember. And of course, I did remove the wings from this. And I actually lost one of the hands from this particular version of the figure. I also painted the mouth section from dark gray to black. I think that looks better. But yeah, this is my preferred Batman Beyond kit bash. And then I went ahead and just did keep all the extra parts on the other one. I think that looks pretty good too. More militaristic. But I'm going to do my best here to try to sit them down in the cockpit, but while I'm doing that, let me go ahead and show off the lights and sounds. So starting off, if you hit this button, you'll get just the lights, and they'll flicker a little bit for, I think it's like 10 to 20 seconds, and then they'll automatically go off. But if you hit the button quickly after, it switches the mode to light and sound. And it's quite loud. It's quite loud. So I don't recommend keeping that on for long periods of time, but let me start off with the Neo Gotham figure. Even though he has some upgrades, like I said, trying to get him to sit properly with the crotch piece he has is not easy, as it does bend it, and over time I do worry about that crotch piece. But you would just kind of slide him in like this, and I'm not going to get him to hold those handles, but you can get an idea of how this figure would sit in there. And yeah, it looks pretty good. And there's the lights with it as well. On camera, it definitely comes out a bit more orange on the figure, but it looks pretty cool. Let's get him out of here. And then let's show off my Kit Bash custom. If I can get his arms up. This one has an even worse crotch bend. You can kind of see it starting to stress the plastic. I also recommend, if you do the Kit Bash, bend their feet inward so it's easier to sit them in here. And you kind of get the idea, because they sit in there pretty well. I will say with this particular Kit Bash though, when you do close the cockpit, you can kind of see his head in there. You'll have to lean it backward if you want the cockpit to fit properly. And I didn't have this issue beforehand. I think it's the hands getting in the way. No, it's still those ears, pesky ears. There you go. He'll fit in like that for sure. Alright, come on. I'm trying to do this with my hands. One hand in phone, one phone in hand. Yeah. Alright, that's probably as good as I'm gonna get it. And that just popped off. I didn't know that was possible. Okay, so you can pop this off. It's just connected via those two little ports there. Let's see if I can get that back on there. There we go. Now the cockpit's closed with him in it, and if I press the light, you can see the Batman Beyond logo in there. But anyway, that's the review for the Batman Beyond Batmobile. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments down below if you've got this in your collection. It's certainly a good display piece. Don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe, and hit the bell. It all helps out the channel. And as always, peace.